Hey guys, it's Night Flame, and today, guys, I will be reviewing Star Wars number 7. Yeah, Star Wars number 7 is, you know, it's, I guess, the comeback of a hiatus because Star Wars hasn't come out in like 1.5 months, so it's been a long time. But yeah, this is kind of in a way, kind of a filler issue. It's a one and done situation. We have the same writer but a different artist. So, what did I think about this issue of Star Wars number 7? And spoilers will happen, so beware. So the comic opens up with the setup of the issue, and we find out that in I forgot what the place is called, but basically there's a drought, and the henchmen of Jabba the Hutt want to get all the water that they can, and everybody's being, I guess, not having water. Their water is being taken away, and they're being treated unfairly by the henchmen of Jabba the Hutt. So there's nobody who's stepping up. People will obviously die if they step up. They don't have the firepower. So we see how Obi-Wan Kenobi sees this, and we basically find out that Obi-Wan, he gave up being a Jedi. He doesn't want to step up. He wants to be incognito, and he lives basically deprived of society. He lives in this corner, well, not in a corner, but like in this really, lonely place. And we find out that Obi-Wan Kenobi failed one of the Skywalkers, and the last Skywalker he was supposed to train, which is Luke. And he's not training Luke because his uncle's the one, Ben, to train Luke because of what happened to Luke's father. So we see that set up, and as the issue progresses, we see Obi-Wan finally stepping up, helping the town, and yeah, he does him justice at one point by, helping them. But it kind of fixes things for a little because they stop trying to interfere with, getting the water, the henchmen. But it also makes things worse, in a way. But this is the weird part of the issue, which I'll talk about next. The person who actually changes this whole situation is Luke Skywalker as a kid. He goes and he sees the henchmen of Jabba the Hutt, and he's just, I guess he's saying, "Give me water" and stuff. And the henchmen, they see him as a kid, and they're about to kill him. And Obi-Wan steps up. He doesn't, show his face, but he uses his Jedi powers. He saves Luke, and yeah, this is, I guess, the unknown story of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because at the end of this issue, we find out that thanks to what Luke did, his bravery, Obi-Wan finally steps up to be a Jedi. And Luke is basically reading the story from the book he found in issue number 6 or 5, which was when he fought Boba Fett. So yeah, he's reading the story, and yeah, he's pretty emotional about it because thanks to Luke, Obi-Wan, started taking charge and started facing what he is. So that's where the issue ends. And what did I think about Star Wars number 7? Star Wars number 7 was a fun issue. I love the art for this issue, this one shot. It was really well done. Simone Bianchi really knows the whole mythos really well. But the big problem that I had with this was that, they advertised that this was in continuity. Like, this was, with the movie burst, this was in it. These stories took place in the movie burst. But what I don't understand was that in the movie, Luke never talks about this, and I think he would have mentioned it at one point, or Ben even at one point, because in the movie they seemed like they didn't know each other, especially Luke. But I get it. I'm not, it just felt a little odd to include Luke. I think it should have been, Ben knew Luke in the movie, but obviously Luke wouldn't remember him. Never mind. But I don't know. It just felt weird having Luke here. This should have been focused on Obi-Wan. I just think it would have made more sense if Obi-Wan Kenobi was the main focus of this issue, and basically have another one-shot story that we see him in action, and maybe before he gave up being a Jedi. I think that would have made more sense. So yeah, I like the art. The story was fun, but I just think if it was set in a different time place, it would have been more fun. Like maybe, like I said, when he was a little younger, or maybe him and Luke's father having a team up. Maybe him and Darth Vader, before he was Darth Vader, having a team up. So that would have been more interesting. But yeah, this was fun. I can see it, but I just I don't know. I felt like it was more of a, oh yeah, drought, kind of a generic situation, and then being like, oh, thanks to that little thing you did, I became a Jedi again. So I didn't enjoy it as much as other people, but 7.5 for me. I love the art, but I just thought it was a solid issue. I was just expecting way more from Jason Aaron. So 7.5 for Star Wars number 7. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.